come back and see five?
I'm just now starting to be able to see. But it'd be all right. Just poked in the eye. It was blurry for the whole game, but I got through it.
In terms of what you guys are doing defensively, I don't think it's not there yet. Defensively, you guys are giving yourself a chance to win. So it's kind of what you expect to do. So he caught the defense. That's what I hope this comes.
Yeah, we just going out there playing for each other. Playing hard, trying to be aggressive, bring physicality in there, and try to give ourselves an opportunity to get out in transition. And I think that's where we at our best. We knew offense was going to take a little bit of time, just with the talent and weapons that we have, just getting comfortable with that. But relying on our defense, I'd rather it be this way now, because we can continue to build defensively while the offense come around.
When you got here, immediate depth was you rejected this notion about how you and Zach being able to play together. And it seems to, ideally with Zach is missing or hitting, and when he's on, you just don't let it go. You guys have like a signal or something?
Like I said, I knew it wasn't going to be a big deal between us offensively. That was never my worry. It's just a feel and understanding with two great offensive scorers that you have on the team. Both of us unselfish. We have no egos. We don't step on that court feeling like we have any sense of entitlement. Like, I should shoot, I should this. We got one common goal, and that's to win. Everything else will figure itself out. We just try to play off each other. Whenever it's a lapse offensively, one of us could get it going at any second, and the other one realize that. It's easy. And the crazy thing is, we haven't even got a rhythm with it yet that we know we can get.
Just the audience, the same thing. That's perfect. But let's sort of set its own open episode. Some of the math stuff between all the bad and what.
It's a combination of everything, honestly. Just a hunger to win. I came in here saying everyone had a chip on their shoulder, wanted something to prove. We just can't rely on it offensively. The energy that every combination of guys bringing here, just AC for example, how vocal he is when it comes to the defensive end. When we in film, how much he speak up on things he see. Things like that is definitely contagious. You got somebody with the instincts of Lonzo when he out there defensively, getting out there all around the court, getting his hands on the basketball. So many aspects of it that makes it contagious. And you try to do your part while you're out there, and you could tell when we playing.
I'm not trying to have you try to summarize 9 seasons in one soundbite, but what kind of emotions run through you when you return to Toronto?
Damn, I wasn't trying to think about it until tomorrow. Every time I've been back, it's definitely been emotional. It's that's why I grew up. Not just basketball, just as a man. I was 19 years old, moving to a country that I've never been to. And they embraced me, took me in like I was one of their own. And see the whole city grow, organization grow, me being a big part of that. You definitely have an emotional connection to that organization, to that city. So for me, it's always bittersweet going back, seeing people I grew up knowing that worked there. Just everything about it. It's really my second home.
Is there something to the theory that you're not really only just like a face of a franchise, but a face of a country?
Yeah. It wasn't just, my time there, we had so many training camps all over Canada, played preseason games all through Canada, and the love and appreciation that I always got in Canada, just not Toronto, was amazing. And, every time I go back, it's something that, I could never describe.
Is there anything that you have to do when you do that?
No, I'm sitting in this hotel, and you know, I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the arena, you know, it's always something crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, especially with me being in Chicago. Since I left, only been back twice. They was in Tampa last year, but now to go back multiple times, being back in the East, you know, it should be interesting.
There used to be a time when American players, you know, didn't want to play. They said, well, when players, they can't get groceries, my kids can't go to school. I don't know if you heard those stories.
Yeah.
Did your group change that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was my whole mindset, was to change that narrative when I was in Toronto. I heard it my first year. You know, you hear a lot of older guys that I played with through in my career while I was there, you know, had those same complaints, you know, saying, you know, I'm not trying to stay here long term, whatever issues you had. You know, for me, I wanted to be the opposite and kind of change the narrative on why people should come here, how great of a city, how great of a country it really is. And, you know, to see that transformation take toll and the appreciation that the city start to have. I remember when All-Star Weekend was there, you know, being on center stage, you know, you start to see a change, you know, and I felt like I had something to do with that. And, you know, I took that with pride and honor, being able to do that.
Why did you want to do that? From LA.
I just want to be different. You know, I just want to be different. I didn't want to follow what everybody else was doing. I just wanted to try to, you know, show their appreciation, show how great of a city and country it was, you know, because I that's all I knew, you know, was getting drafted to the NBA. Toronto was all I knew, you know, so it was no flaw for me to see. You know, for me, I wanted to make sure everybody appreciated it the way I did.
Pretty good dunk contest at that All-Star game.
Yeah, Zach won it. I remember that. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Tonight, just about your mentality of the score. You get so much praise from your peers about playing at your pace and doing exactly what you want to do. You had a situation, an opportunity for a 2-for-1 at the end of one quarter. You did what you wanted, then go for the 2-for-1. Can you tell me what you saw in that moment?
You know, just sometimes the flow getting back, you kind of analyze the floor while you're running down court and try to pick and choose what spots you have, how many players is back, what you can execute and get. And for me, if I don't see nothing, I'm not going to force it. I'd rather us get a bucket out of it instead of us trying to force them and lose the opportunity completely and giving them an opportunity to go down and catch us off guard. So for me, just wanting to come down, I didn't see nothing. I didn't want to force nothing. Just make sure we get a good shot out of it instead of just a rush shot. That's my mentality. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate y'all.